to have a little bit of a conversation. And if you're happy to do that, I will have that conversation with you now. You've asked me that you want to take £2,300 out from your SP plan. Now, please do be aware that is what we call a partial uncrystallised fund pension lump sum payment, where 25% of that payment will be tax-free. The remainder is going to be taxed.
And what if I don't earn enough to be taxed?
So, unfortunately,
I am a stable customer. My only income is the benefits that I receive.
Yeah.
I receive a sickness benefit from PIP, which you cannot tax and is not taxable. So I don't think the £2,300 that I'm earning is going to put me over the tax threshold of £12,500.
And that may be the case. But
I'm
according
to give you my national insurance number, and you can confirm that directly with the tax office.
So, as it stands, what the agreement is with the FCA and Her Majesty's Revenues and Customs is that we will tax you according to a standardised rate, and we will either then issue out a P60 at the end of the tax year, or if the policy were to close in total, a P45. And then the onus is on you to then contact HMRC and see whether or not you may be liable to pay more or be able to reclaim some tax, depending on your circumstances. Sorry?
Please send me the and I'll get my tax back.
So that is the way it works.
£2,300 from policy number SP93047004, and I'd like it processing tomorrow, please, on my 55th birthday.
Okay. So, David, as I said, that is what you've actually asked to do. You'll leave a remaining in there of approximately £71.36. But as always, do please be aware that funds do go up and down each and every day and are not guaranteed.
Yes, and if there's that big a financial crash, and this was what got me, what I couldn't believe from Sasha. All I asked him was, am I leaving enough funds in this account? This is all I asked him.
Right.
Am I leaving enough funds in this account to service the charges? I'll take the risk when we're looking at however much is left, £71. I'll take the risk that the fund might go down. With £71, how much can it go down? And I asked him, how much has it gone down in the last 15 years? All I wanted to do was to make sure that I left enough money in to make sure that you don't close this account. And I am fully aware that the interest rates change every day and the market's variable, but I asked, would that be a reasonable figure? As my pension holder, would that be a reasonable figure to leave in? And I also asked that if my account is at risk, I would make an additional payment to keep the account open, so you can't close it, while I'm pursuing this with the Financial Ombudsman. And I've also requested a monthly statement.
Okay.
In writing, through the post, and I'll look at this every single month from this point onwards. And I'm saying that you're forcing me to do all this because of what you're doing. All this is totally unnecessary. And I believe that you're just taking advantage, and you're taking advantage of a disabled customer, and you're fully aware of it. You've been fully advised for 4 days now. So let's just process this, please. Tell me what you need me to do now to complete this.
All right, not a problem. So as I said, David, you and I are going to have a conversation. So you've received the retirement option pack. I know you have. You've already mentioned that to me.
I haven't looked at it.
You haven't read it?
Okay. I'm not looking at that because that policy, that pack that was sent to me was closing one policy and transferring it into the SP, and I'm not doing that. So whatever I've been sent is irrelevant.
Okay. So please do be aware.
So why you and Sasha are now going on about that, which now is irrelevant, I don't know. And you can add that to the complaint as well, please.
Not a problem.
Because you're forcing me to discuss something that I've said I'm not discussing. All I want to do is make that withdrawal.
So I'm not forcing you to discuss that retirement option pack at all.
Right. Well, I'm not.
So what I want you to do is just be aware that it is something we recommend you do read in full, because it does give you a lot of information.
And if you recommend that I read it in full, please post it to me, please. I've told you that it's not safe for me to use the email, and I was told that I was going